I've had one crazy time, and I will explain that later in the episode. However, I've done some off-camera work, which I will show you guys. Hold on a second. Turn that down. That was probably very loud. So I made a storage room out of some quartz and some, I think this is light blue stained clay, and then just, cool little floor. And it's got chests and stuff in here. And today I do have plans. Look at this. This is awesome. Alright, and I'm not using a texture pack. I'll show you. It's not in there. It's right here. Look, no texture pack. So I didn't just retexture a crafting table. Huh. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it. There should be, hopefully, if I remember, a link in the description for how to do this. I'm not going to tell you. I will tell you that there's a crafting table involved and some stairs. Other than that, I have this chest for redstone, this chest for some treasure slash crafting stuff. These two are empty. Sandstone, colorful things, cobble, and then nether stuff. So moving on, going into the nether. I've done a lot of work in here, and let me tell you, it is not pretty on the outside. Let me quit. Oh, I might be on peaceful, because that was it. It is so ugly out here, but hopefully, hopefully we don't have to be on the outside too much. This is just a very small, like, nether hub thing. I probably should have done some of this on camera, but I don't know. I had fun. I want to put jack-o'-lanterns under these, but I have other plans for jack-o'-lanterns, and then this tunnel right now, I wanted to keep going straight into the nether fortress, but right now it only just turns and goes to the swamp, which we don't want to go to, and there's nothing there to really see. So we're going to go head back. It's not the fastest, but it's okay. It'll serve me, and you guys won't see it at all. It's just really for me to not have to run through an ugly nether thing. I'm just going to ignore all the problems that are going on with this monitor, because it's got to be the monitor at this point. We're going to craft an axe, and as you can see in my inventory right now, I have a bunch of pumpkins, a bunch of fences, and a bunch of clay. And the reason for that is we're going to make scarecrows everywhere, all over, all the things. We're just going to put scarecrows down. So, what a scarecrow will consist of is I'll show you actually. What color should we make him? We'll use brown for this guy. So, what I want to do is I just want to go to random spots in the jungle. Oh, I took the chicken out of the tree of life and I just put him in my chicken farm because I was not getting any chickens when I threw in eggs. So I'll show you him. But what I want to do is just go to like a random spot in the jungle. Throw down a fence post. Throw down this. Oh, you know what? I gotta make some levers. Hold on. And then a jack-o'-lantern. And that's a scarecrow. Don't ask me why. It is. It just is. Let it be, okay? I need to make levers. This probably won't be nearly enough levers to serve us, but whatever. It'll get the idea across. And I don't know if we're even gonna put all the... I don't want him facing that way. He looks like a derp. Get over here. Ugh. So we take a lever, and there's our guy. I feel like there should be something on the front of him, but there's not going to be. So get over it. So now, on to why I have had so much trouble recording this episode and getting it out to you guys. Now, you probably won't notice anything strange going on at all, and you are very lucky for that, and you should thank me, because holy crap. So, hold on, itching, touch myself. I bought, as you guys may be aware, I bought an external hard drive. I don't know if you are aware or if that video got corrupt or what happened to it, but oops, I think I made this. When you get an external hard drive, it tends to be a bit slower than your normal one because it needs to go through a USB to get to the hard drive. And that means that when you record to it, it tends to be slower. So USB 2.0, it doesn't really work out too well, but with USB 3.0, it's pretty fast, it's decently fast. And so I was like, oh, well, it is USB 3.0 compatible, so I'll just do that, and it'll work. It'll work fine, and I can record to it, and I'll have... blood-stained clay. We'll use this. I think this is the best looking one. Um, I'll record to it and it'll all be fine and it'll all be beautiful. And on my computer on the front, there are three, I believe, three USB ports. Two USB 2.0 and one USB 3. And for some reason I assumed that all of them were hooked into the motherboard, which they are not. Those drivers, I don't even know what they're supposed to go to at all. And it's really kind of good. I should spread these guys out a little bit more sporadically. And I don't know why I assume this, but basically your motherboard will be the fastest USB connection to anything. And what I did was I was like, oh, okay, well, these are USB ports. Why wouldn't they be hooked into my motherboard? And I don't know what made me even consider this. He's just running into that bush like it's his job. So I don't know what made me think for some reason these would be. But moving on, I've been wondering why all my stuff is getting corrupt and all weird things are going down, right? And then whenever I plug it into USB 3, Windows is like, "Oh, you got to format it." And then I'm like, "Okay, I'll format it." And then they go, "Oh, we can't do that." And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, this should be fine." And I came to realize that that is not hooked into my motherboard. And so, yeah, now I'm recording to it with the hard drive hooked up to the back of my computer right into the motherboard. Oh yeah, I annihilated this temple. You should see all the stuff I have. It's pretty cool. He's gonna be bossing it up right now. Uh-huh. What color should he be? He should be some kind of a baller. Make him yellow. Like a boss. Uh, uh, uh. This is gonna be a fun oh my god. Fun inventory day. Ooh. Good. Hopefully he's facing the right way. He looks like he is. I want a screenshot. He's our guy. He's our Scarecrow today. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. That feature. That feature. I can't use it right now because I'll probably screw up the recording, and I'm done doing that. And there's a bed over here in which I will sleep after we throw some dude this way. Because why not? So yeah, all the hard drive stuff has finally been taken care of. And hopefully will not come back again, at least for a while. I know that in the future, this external hard drive will probably just be for music and pictures and Word documents and things like that. And I'll actually have like an SSD where I can run the games out of, and just a normal hard drive that I can record from. Right, yep, that made sense. I'm really glad I kept this here now. Originally, I was like, I should get rid of it, but I love how that gate's just right there. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, where's this guy gonna go? This is all gonna get changed, so I don't want to put anything around here. Too close to it anyway. Do a guy here. And what will be orange? That's what pumpkins do. And there you go. I don't know why I'm doing this. I built one in a creative world, and I was like, these should be everywhere. I have another thing that I want to put everywhere too, and they're pretty cool. If you watch people on the Hermitcraft server, you may or may not know of Zombie Cleo, and she built these really cool. She's doing like a museum type thing, I think. I don't watch her too often, but she's doing like a museum, and in this museum she has these really cool lights. They look like those Japanese lanterns that float up into the air. I'm sure that's not what they're supposed to be, but to me that's what they look like. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I want to put them like all the way just randomly throughout the sky. I think that'd be really cool to do. I probably won't record it because it'll just be a lot of towering up and then building something and then towering down. But I think it'd be fun to do. Well, I don't don't I just free up some inventory space rather than derp around with this? We'll give him gray. Her. This is a female. Okay, this is a lady pumpkin. She's very nice. Good. Let's put someone down here. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, those cool lantern things. I like them. They're very interesting. Make that color. Ow! Oh, you know what? We gotta have a funeral today too. I'll probably finish up with these guys at least a little bit, and then we'll have a funeral. Because everybody needs a funeral in their day, you know? And we are in the snapshot. There hasn't been one this week. For you guys, there probably will have been by the time I put this up. I just uploaded the final episode of Mirror's Edge, if that gives you any, what the hell, idea as to the time it is that I'm recording this. It'll probably be, it may not be too late. It may be Tuesday when I upload this. Maybe. Probably Tuesday. I'll tell you what, I've been working on my Hunger Games, baby. It is very good. We need some more orange people. Uh-huh. Let's take it down here. This is awesome. I've never done something this cool. I've been kinda stuck lately. I don't know. I haven't really wanted to. I don't know really what I want to do in Minecraft, but I've started building, and I'll post a screenshot. Hopefully, right here. Something that I built. I'm gonna have to write these in my notes. It's gonna be like a link to video and screenshot right there. And it's pretty cool. If you saw it, it should look like an awesome tower thing with some things going on. It's not the best. I want to see if that's in the video. If it is, that's gonna bother the crap out of me. But if it's not in the video, then we know it's my monitor. Actually, I could look. I could see. I want to know. I want to know if this is, because it's either the computer or the monitor, because it happens in multiple games, and you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and I have no way of describing it. My TV turns into the ocean. That's the best way of putting it. Let's have you go this way. There we go. The future episodes will either be me doing those things up there, or I've been doing a lot of work, and I don't know when it happened, but I've died in lava multiple times. And basically, before you could go and upgrade to these, and I kind of screwed it up, you weren't supposed to upgrade to these until you loaded your entire world in 1.6.4, I believe, is the official release for it. And I didn't know. I was in the snapshots, and I was checking out all this new stuff. So what I did was I went back around and I loaded my world in with, that. But I made a map to make sure that I was everywhere, and it was the biggest map you could do. I think it's like a 1,000 by 1,000 map, and it's huge. I did it all off camera, and I was just roaming around in a boat for a long time. And I think I had the map on me, and I died in lava. And I showed the map in an episode that was recorded on the external hard drive, an episode which got corrupted. Corrupt? I believe corrupt is the correct term for that. So you guys never got to see it. And I think, I have an idea, because as of lately I've been really digging into YouTube videos, because I do cyber school, so I have a lot of time to watch these videos. And I found some pretty cool people, and they're really good at commentary. And what they do is, what I found is I find it to be a fun thing to watch and to hear about, or they tell stories just about things that they did when they were kids, or even recently, that are kind of funny, or just unique. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have boat riding story time. And that should be cool. My mouth is like drying out. I don't know how long I've been recording. But you guys get the idea for this. So what was it that I was going to show you? I think I showed everything, didn't I? Oh no, we got to have a funeral for that horse. So I'll tell you what, I am going to place a few more of these, or maybe just the rest. How did I lose a fence? Don't ask me. Okay. Uh, I may just place a fence somewhere. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna place the rest of these until I run out of levers or something. You know, when it's a beautiful starlit night out by the lake, just sitting here alone, best thing to do is to listen to the sound of pumpkin loving. They made a baby. I'm a genius, you know?